Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Vandy, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, fam. Welcome to Braid School. We did take a break last week, but I am back as promised with a video on how to wash your knotless braids. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago we did a perimeter retouch on my daughter's hair where I walked you guys through step by step how to remove, detangle, and reinstall knotless braids. She is rocking a small set, and she is, at the time of the retouch, it was 5 weeks, and we are now at the 7-week mark. So it is time for me to do a deep cleansing on her scalp because she has a little bit of buildup. She does kind of wet her hair every day in the shower, but it doesn't get clean. So I want to make sure her scalp is nice and clean and healthy so her hair can continue to grow. So if you guys want to see all the steps that I go through for washing and caring for your scalp with knotless braids, make sure you stay tuned. So for those of you who don't know, my business is a home-based business, and I converted my bathroom into a working wash area for my clients. And to do so, I purchased this adaptable wash bowl attachment called the Shampoo Buddy. It was actually created for kids, but I find it works just as well for adults. And it does have suction cups on the bottom. You can either go to the Shampoo Buddy website, or the second one that I purchased, I actually purchased off of Amazon. They did update the model, so it works a lot better. I also have a shampoo chair, which I found on Facebook Marketplace. So it doesn't take a lot to convert your sink into a wash bowl. Of course, you can always use the kitchen sink as well, but my daughter is getting much bigger. It doesn't need to be on my kitchen counter, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I have place the attachment on the sink. I also have a hose attachment on my faucet, which I can turn off and turn on whenever I need to. So this setup works really well for getting everybody washed and ready to go, especially for braid prep. So this is what we're working with here. We are still at the 7-week mark. I did a retouch of her front hairline 2 weeks ago, and in my opinion, it's still pretty workable for her. This is the most workable style for her. It's pain-free, and you can't really see it in the video, but she does have a little bit of buildup, especially in her crown area. So I want to get in there and clean all of that stuff out. Another thing too is washing your braids periodically will reduce the amount of buildup you have when you finally go to take them out at the end. So keep that in mind as you are wearing your braids. You still have to care for your hair and your scalp as if it was your own hair, because the braids are just an extension of your own hair. I'm going to go ahead and start saturating her scalp with some warm water to get ready for the first product. The first product that I'm going in with is a Scalp Cleanser by Cantu. I actually use this for myself because I suffer from dandruff and I need as much cleansing as possible. I really love this product because it gets in there and it loosens up the dirt so that when you go to wash it, it rinses out better. It has apple cider vinegar in it, so it's a nice, good cleansing feeling, and it also has tea tree oil for those of you who do have itching and dandruff. The nozzle bottle makes it easy for you to get into each little part of the braid so that you can get underneath the braid as well. So I'm just going to apply a little bit in especially the hot spots of her head, and then I'm going to massage it in as thoroughly as I can to loosen up all of that buildup. Once I've rinsed out her hair, I'm going to go in with a shampoo of choice. For those of my gals who have issues with a lot of buildup, dandruff, dry scalp, I always reach for a clarifying shampoo similar to this Tropical Roots one. This is my personal favorite because I have some of the same issues. It really gets deep down and dirty and gets all of that gunk out of your roots and makes it nice and tingly. If you are in the area where there's a Trader Joe's, this is also a favorite go-to of mine. This stuff works wonders. You can definitely feel the peppermint and the eucalyptus working in it as well. Luckily, my daughter doesn't have dandruff issues, so we're just going to go in with this Natural Cleansing Cream Shampoo by Cantu. It's one of my absolute favorites. It definitely gets the job done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a spray bottle. I'm going to put a little bit in there, and then I'm going to dilute it with some water. If you don't have a spray bottle, you can also use a nozzle tip bottle like the one we used previously. But I'm just going to put a couple of pumps in the bottle, and I'm going to dilute it with a little bit more water. I'm not even going to fill this up, just a little bit. And then I'm going to spray her scalp so that I can focus the shampoo on her scalp. Because remember guys, shampoo is for your scalp, not your actual hair. It's to get everything nice and clean so your scalp can be healthy and help your hair promote better growth. After the shampooing process, we've got to add moisture back into our strands. So I'm going in with a combination of the Cantu moisturizing conditioner and the Tropical Roots oil. I'm going to mix that in a spray bottle as well, and I'm going to spray her ends of her hair with this mixture because I don't want it on her scalp where it's going to cause buildup. I just want to re-moisturize her strands. Now I'm going to squeeze as much of the water out as I can with my hands, and then I'm going to check her scalp to make sure that I didn't miss any spots. Next, I'm going to go in with the Tropical Roots setting foam. That's going to help tame her hair down and control frizz and flyaways while her hair is air drying. And I'm just going to run that through as thoroughly as I can. So at this point, I would just leave her hair be and let it air dry for the next hour or so, or she had the option of sitting under the hooded dryer to speed that process up a little bit. However, we did have somewhere to go, so I opted to style it in a updo high bun here situation. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the process. Again, I will link all the products and tools we used in this video in the description box below. And that's a wrap for this video, you guys. We will probably get a few more weeks wear out of this full set of braids for her, and before we take them down and do a new set. So we're looking at about 10 to 12 weeks here. This is her go-to style, so she loves it. She can style it however she wants to at her age. And yeah, that's it for the video. So if you like what you saw, if it was helpful, make sure that you thumbs it up and you share it with your friends and your family. Again, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we will catch you in the next video. Bye.